basically this vlog is going to be get ready with me. I just posted my get ready with me in the morning vlog today, which was supposed to go up last Friday, but we all know that I didn't and for that one, I more filmed myself and then I did a voiceover. But the tea is, I don't have a microphone, so I just was literally talking to my computer, and I think it sounded like crap, so I'm not doing that this time. It's going to be a vlog. I'm going to explain how I get ready at night. But today, it's kind of a weird week. So today I had a final, and I'm pleased to announce I got a 97 on it. Ooh, somehow my teacher already graded our exams, like literally 2 hours after we took them, and I got a 97. I don't know how. The highest grade in the class is 98. What the heck? So I am very happy about that, but basically I went to work tonight. Sweet Bro, it's a frozen yogurt joint up this way. I don't know if it's all the but it's like family owned. So I was there from 5 to 9, and I was supposed to have another coworker there from 6 to 9, but that didn't happen because Mother Nature decided to load some snow on us. So she got called out when I was in the room for 5 hours, and it was mid. So I'm really tired from being away for so long. But basically, just got home, found my doggy, and it's 9:47, and this is when my night starts to work. So this is kind of like a get ready with me after work, getting ready with me like the time last week. Tomorrow I have to get up and do some study stuff for my final on Thursday. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on right now. I am going to make dinner, which is what you're going to see next. First, I'm going to show you guys something. So my mom is the sweetest person in the world, and she was going to mail me a package for final food, but I'm going to show you something. Truth. But yeah, my mom is the best. I love her, but definitely pick me up for this week. But now I'm going to make dinner. So it's now 10:47. Is it exactly an hour after I just filmed? That's so weird. But I finished dinner and I did all the dishes, and I'm gonna start getting ready for bed now because I'm tired. Yep. Okay, so I put on PJs just to be a little more comfortable, but I am going to take a shower, so I'll just be putting these back on. But I'm going to clean up a little bit because it really stresses me out when my apartment's not clean when I go to bed. So B has sprawled all of her toys, and so I'm going to clean that up. Time for taking all of this face off. So I bought these giant oval things, and I use this to take my makeup off. I just put it all over this, and then I try to make it like absorb into the thing, and then just go at it. I don't really have a full face on. I just had like brows, some concealer, and mascara. So it wasn't that hard to take off, and it only required me to use one, but then I'm just going to use one more to just go all over my face, just to get some like dirt and other makeup I may have missed. Now it's time to shower. So this is the body wash I use. It's from Bath & Body. It's super moisturizing and nice. This is the face cleaner I use. You can get it at Sephora, and I use it with this Vanity Planet spin brush. This is my razor, and I use the Redken shampoo and conditioner. It's expensive, but it's really nice for your hair. So I am fresh out of the shower, and I just wanted to show you guys these before I got dressed. This is from my heart monitor. If you haven't seen that video, it was just posted. But I took them off at 11 this morning, and it's 11 at night. And I have 2 on my stomach too, but they're just so bad. They itched terribly when I had it on, and it felt so good to take off, and it kind of burned a little bit. The lady like used an exfoliant and then rubbing alcohol on my skin before putting them on, so I don't know if like I'm just really sensitive to it, but that's the tea. That's how they're looking. I hope it goes away really soon because they're kind of obnoxious. What the heck? My skin is just sensitive, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna do my hair now, which basically just consists of me brushing it out for now. Okay, so that's done. I don't really put anything in my hair at night, especially because my hair is crazy. If you don't know my hair type, I have extremely thick, extremely frizzy, curly hair. So anything I do to it makes it poof. So my go-to at night when I shower is French braids, so that it's crimpy in the morning, but it doesn't have time to like overnight. So that's probably what I'll do in a little bit, but I normally just let it kind of air dry while I'm doing my face. So I'm gonna do skincare now, which I'm gonna do a little more than I normally do, just to show you guys like what I do when I pamper myself. These are so ugly, oh my god. So since I already did the micellar water earlier, my next step is this toner from L'Oreal. I really like this toner because it takes all the extra dirt off. My mom uses it, and she really likes it, so she introduced me to it. So I do the same thing I do with the micellar water. You can see the dirt. Ew. I'm gonna do a face mask. My normal go-to is a nose pore strip, but I'm all fresh out of those. But I really like those because I don't necessarily have blackheads to pull, but I have a really dry skin, if you can't see. So it kind of takes the dry skin off. I'm actually gonna use this. So this is one of my most favorite products. So you literally just put a little bit on your finger, and then you put it in the areas, and then you rub her in, and then you can see all of the dead dry skin that comes off my face. My friend introduced this to me when she worked at Sephora, and I was like, holy, yep. And then I just take a washcloth, wipe off all that gross stuff. Next, I'm going to do this face mask, and then I'll finish off with other stuff. But this is one of my most favorite face masks when I don't get to go to Sephora and get the ones I like there. But this is the Hydro Boost face mask. I have the driest skin in the winter, so right now. So this is one of my faves. So I'll see you guys in like 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been like 15-20 minutes, and I'm gonna take this off. Then I'm just gonna rub the excess like liquid into my face. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is witch hazel, which I do a lot more when I have breakouts, but right now my face looks pretty good, so I'm just gonna do a little bit in some trouble areas. But I just use another one of these things, put it on there, not a whole lot, and then I dab it instead of wipe it like the other things. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is brush my teeth, and then probably, if I had them, I would do a teeth whitening strip, but they're all at my house 2 hours home because I'm gonna use them for Christmas, like closer to Christmas, so they're really white for Christmas. But I just started using them, and I really like how they're working so far. But I'm just gonna brush my teeth. Maya, if you're watching this, go brush your teeth. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done in my bathroom. At this point, I would also take, because all my stuff's in here, I would also take any meds to help me sleep, which I really don't do very often, but I have ZQL, and I end up with headaches a lot, so I have ibuprofen and all that stuff. So this is when I would take that, so it sets in before I go to sleep. And now I move on to my beauty room. Probably the point in the night when I inspect the heck out of my face. So my hair looks crazy. My next step is this stuff, which everybody and their mom uses. I'm gonna just wait for that to dry. The next thing I'm gonna use is this little travel size that I have. It's the Belif or Belif the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I try to focus this on my T-zone. I put moisturizer all over my face when I go to do my makeup, but at night I try to do where I'm dry the most, which is mostly in here and right here. So that's where I'm focusing that, and then I'll just take any excess. So my last step of my skincare routine is either Aquaphor or Vaseline. Personally, I like Vaseline, but I don't have it on me right now, so this is gonna have to do. I have really dry lips as well as really dry skin, so I like to moisturize it all up. So that's basically what I'm doing to my skin at night. It's The light from my mirror is really coming through, but it's really glowy and it feels really hydrated, which is what I need, especially this time of year. But oh, it feels good. Ready to go to bed. It's like midnight. This is typical for me, especially on a work night, because I have no time to really like do anything in the evening to get me ready for the nighttime. But I'm going to go prep to get into bed, which is a little bit of a process, and then we're going to sleep. I mostly have to prep my bed at night just because of my dog. She sleeps with me. I tried to crate train her and I suck, and that didn't work out. So she isn't potty trained and hasn't done this in a while, but just in case, she sometimes pees on my bed. So I have this kind of junky, like if you can't tell, already stained, but washed, I swear, pink like old blanket, and then I have a puppy pad and her blanket on top. This is fleece, so it doesn't absorb the liquids as much or as quickly as like my sheets or my comforter would. So yeah, and then I normally give her a bone and one plush toy to have in bed, because sometimes she's hyper and I can just hand her that and she'll chew on it until she falls asleep. Braids are done, and just a PSA, 7 days until Christmas. It's officially after midnight, so there's 1 week till... There is officially 1 week until Christmas. Yay! I'm excited. But now my hair is done, and from here on, I'm just gonna look at the apartment, tidy anything up that needs to be tidied, that needs to be cleaned, make sure all my blinds are down, my doors are locked, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Okay, so everything is clean to my liking. I always straighten up my couch, put away B's toys, turn off my Christmas tree, shut the blinds, that kind of thing. Put covers back on candles. But one of the last things that I do is, which you guys have probably seen my vlogs before, I have my little to-do list, and I just check it over to make sure I don't want to add anything that I've thought about throughout the day to tomorrow. But this week is pretty easy. It's just studying for finals, doing vlogs, and packing to go home for vacation. So not too bad, but that's what that is so far. I'm gonna give it to you. At this point, I am just making sure everything's situated for me in the morning. So if I have clinical, I lay out my clothes. If I have class, I lay out clothes, make sure my backpack is all packed. If I have a sim, I make sure that my stethoscope's in my bag, because I'm not used to having it in my bag. You know, like random things like that. Checking my agenda, making sure that I'm not missing anything, and I know exactly what time to get up. From here, I'm just turning off lights and crawling into bed. So luckily, I don't really have anything tomorrow, except for, I don't have any like classes or anything tomorrow. I am meeting with a teacher in the morning to go over my past exams, so we can look them over before the final on Thursday with my friend, and then I'm probably going to study with her for a little bit. So my appointment's at 11, so I have to set an alarm to make sure I'm getting up. My dog's barking at me, which is per usual. I have an appointment at 11, so I probably will leave here at like 10:45, and so I will get up at 9:45, 9:30. But yeah, time to pick up the little one and put her in bed. So yeah, basically I put the baby to bed, I make sure my laptop's all set up, I turn my fan on, I turn all my lights off, and I put on Netflix to sleep. I have to have my fan, I have to have a TV show playing, specifically Grey's Anatomy, and I have to have some sort of light on. I don't like being in the pitch black. It just freaks me out not being able to see everything that I want to see. But that's basically my night routine. Don't know what else to say about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Sorry I look like this, but my skin is feeling really good. Hopefully these heckin' things go away soon. Hope this is better than my morning get ready with me. Let me know which one you like better so I know for the future of like these type of vlogs how to vlog it. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas 18. It's mostly going to be final studying, so come back for that. If you haven't watched my first 16 vlogs, go do that. It's almost Christmas, which is insane, and after Thursday, I'm done with this semester, which means I only have 3 semesters left of college. That's crazy, but I'm gonna go to bed. It's 12:30. I'm exhausted. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Do you want to go sleepy? Oh, okay.